We'd like to welcome everyone to Morty's. Man, what a great place.
Yeah.
Great food, great fun. And we're here at the reception for the Indy Naptown All-Stars. My name is Christopher O'Banion. I'm the general manager of the Indy Naptown All-Stars. And on behalf of our head coach, Coach Kevin Jones, and our assistant general manager, we'd like to welcome everyone to the reception this evening. This reception is to introduce the players of the team, but also we have our first home game that's going to be coming up November the 27th, and we're pretty excited about that. For those of you who don't know, we got a little game footage going on here. It's not, the internet's kind of slow, so sorry for the choppiness, but we had some good experience this last weekend, and we have assembled a team of talented individuals, and we went out and we took on one of the forces in the ABA, and we held our own. We didn't come up with the victory, but you know what? They know we're here. They know we're here. So what I'd like to do is just go over our agenda for this evening. The appetizers, are they wonderful?
Yeah.
Can we give Morty's a hand for some good quesadillas?
Right.
Some chips and salsa?
All right.
You know, a couple of drinks that, you know, you guys
Yeah.
can get to enjoy. That's a great thing. So Morty's, thank you so much for your hospitality. We got signage all around. Look at that. You know, we might have to make this a permanent venue for the Downtown All-Stars. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay. And the next thing is, besides welcoming Morty's, we want to really thank Sheila Garcia, our assistant general manager. Her company as an event planner is Nature's Bliss, and she's what's called a DMC, not Run DMC, but that's a destination. What is that? What's DMC?
Destination Management Company.
She's a destination management company, and right here in Indianapolis, she was able to put together something great for our team, and we want to just thank her for an outstanding job. We also have some sponsors and also organizations that are in our audience tonight, and we want to recognize them. And as I call your name, could you come up front? Because we're recording this, and we want everyone to know that these organizations are very important in working with the Indy Naptown All-Stars. The first company I'd like to call is with Kiwanis and also Great Causes. And Mr. Ron White, can you and your wife, Christine, come up, please? Ron has been instrumental in introducing me to a wealth of individuals who are looking to be sponsors for our Indy Naptown All-Stars team. What's really good about Ron and working with Christine is that they work with an organization called Pay to Save. They also work with organizations that are all about giving back. And many times people think that everything is all about profits. You got to get this, you got to get that. But when's the last time that you're able to give back to someone and bless someone because of your efforts? And we wanted to say, Ron and Christine, you guys are a phenomenal team, and we were really pleased to have you up here. You can stay up here. Also, I want to bring up Angels and Doves, Kim Harvey. So Kim, her company Angels and Doves is a company that deals with anti-bullying. She has championed an organization that goes all across the country, and she combats bullying in our schools, in our communities, in our neighborhoods. And what she's looking to do, she has actually partnered with all 109 teams in the ABA, and she's going to be taking a message out: stop bullying, no bullying. And what's really good about that is that the players, you guys, can now partner with her because she can take, Mark, you're 6'7", stand up. Okay? She can take him into one of the schools. And let's see, Mr. Carter, you're 6'5", stand up, sir. I think if there's a bully in one of those places, I think they might have a different attitude. Now, Dominic, you're not as tall, but you look kind of soft to the bullies. They might try to have to, you know. You're all nice looking and good looking and everything like that. They might say, well, they might have a chance to get you. No, actually, what I'm saying is that every professional athlete has something bigger than themselves. And you guys are professional athletes, and we're looking to have you partner with Kim to go to the schools locally here. She also has events that are out of town. But if you can represent the Indy Naptown All-Stars locally and then maybe other places too, all of you from somewhere, And she can go to Georgia, she can go to Virginia, she can go to Ohio, she can go to other places. We want you to introduce her to the community that you came from so we can combat bullying all across this country. Is that okay? So Kim, we'd like to give you a big hand. Also, we have Cars for Heroes. We have Mr. Roger Upchurch. Roger is part of an organization, and for our first home game this year, Roger's organization is going to be giving away a car to a needy veteran or a hero, and his organization is partnering with our organization, and we're bringing people out to let them know that, hey, we want to help those who are in need. How many of you know someone in the service, in the military? How many of you know someone who might be injured or disabled or it's difficult for them? Okay? Well, Cars for Heroes gives over 300 cars away each year. Did you guys hear what I just said?
All
300
right.
cars. And we want all of you to get to know Roger. And if you can nominate someone who's in need of a car, you can go to where, Roger? carsforheroes.org, and you can submit a name, and we're going to give that car away on November 27th. You think that's exciting?
Yes.
Now,
All
you know, I'm a
right.
serviceman, and my car ain't working too good, so if y'all want to put my name, no. No, I'm not eligible. But anyway, what I'm saying is that, you know, it's a great honor to do that. And the last event we did was in Carmel at the American Legion, and they had the Lieutenant Governor's wife who was there, and now she's the governor-elect, our First Lady of Indiana, and we're trying to have them come out to the event, and we're looking to have the mayor come out. Yeah, and that would be just great to be able to give away a car at our venue, at our game. That's great publicity for us, and that's letting you know that we care about the community. Okay, the other thing is, oh, yes, you go. Yes, you can. So, and Roger's going to be giving away cars for up to 4 games this year, so we want to make sure that we have great turnouts for that. Also, there's additional sponsors that we have. We have Ellie Smith with Pay to Save, and also her and her husband own a company called Word Fixture. They do all the displays for in the mall, all those cases and things that you see all put there. Her company, they do that. Yeah, that's a big thing behind the scenes. And also, there are other organizations that we invited out to come. And the important thing is that once we partner with them, we're going to be showcasing their banners, we're going to be showcasing their organizations. And just like when we were in Ohio, remember during the commercial breaks, you heard them, we're sponsored by ABC Corporation, and they provide da-da-da-da-da. Well, that's what we do. And if any of you can find sponsors or you know organizations that, you know, a pizza place, a burger place, whatever, that might want to be sponsored with us, we're looking for sponsors, because the more sponsors we have, the more cash flow that we have coming in. See, we're not the Indiana Pacers. The Indiana Pacers have Bankers Life. Bankers Life is a what? A great organization. So they pay for a facility. So we have Arlington High School, but we want to have eventually the Coliseum or Butler University. So we're trying to do things that are going to make a huge difference. We also are partnering with Morty's. We want to make sure that we use their venue a lot.
Yes.
And not just to come in and just, you know, get the comedy, but we want to bring other people in and showcase them. And we might even have a Morty's Day at one of our games. That would be a great thing to do, and they can bring their friends and staff and people to come out for that as well. Okay, so I don't have my glasses, but I'm just going to read this. With our season getting started, the Indy Naptown All-Stars are part of the ABA. The ABA has 109 teams that play nationwide. This is some of the best talent around the country that's not in the NBA. Not everyone can make it to, you know, overseas, to China or to some other places, but there's great talent. And even with our players who play this, we had 5 practices, right? And we came out there and we put a whooping on them for the first half, didn't we?
Yes.
Did we, fellas?
Yeah.
Did you guys? I mean, these guys were 6'9", 6'8", 6'7", 6'6", 6 whatever, and our guys are 6'5", you know, and then 6'7". But I'm gonna say 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", you know. And we came out there, and coaches' qualifications of being one of the best head coaches in the country works. because our guys executed plays. We got back on defense. We were winning first quarter. We were up at half or just down on one or something like that. But we came out and we gave them. And then what happened is we kind of puckered out a little bit because, you know, we're just getting started. But this team was already undefeated, and this was their 5th game. So what's really good about that is that coach has a great knack for what he does, and he's really developing these guys. We're also, for this year, looking to have a dance organization called the Starlets. Well, the Starlets are going to be your halftime entertainment, cheerleader entertainment during the timeouts. But we're also going to partner with Arlington High School to let their cheerleaders also do some additional cheering with us too. We're trying to get fans in the seats. Now, for you players, here's one thing that you have to understand. Tickets for the game, we're going to give you guys tickets. The tickets you sell, you get half the money that goes to you. So if we give you 10, 20, 30 tickets, 50 tickets, guess what? If you sell the tickets and you have your people and your friends and everyone come out, guess what? That's pocket money for you to have for that. And you might say, well, that's not a lot. Well, yeah, it is. You know, times 10, times 20, times 30. But what happens is that now you get to be an ambassador to go out and get people to come in. And that's what we're really trying to do, is let you understand the business side of it, of how we can put all this to make it work. Now, the other thing, there's going to be a young lady, her name's Erica. She's going to be a featured dancer. We're trying to get all that together, but once we do, we're going to announce that. Now, without further ado, I want to bring up our head coach, Kevin Jones. Now, originally, Joe Newman was supposed to be here to introduce Coach, but the owner of the league, Joe Newman, he's not here. So what I would like to do is have the coach's son, KJ. If you could come up, sir, and give a presentation of who our coach is and what he is to this team and how he's driving this team, I greatly appreciate it. Let's give assistant coach KJ Jones a hand.
I'm a little underdressed. I dress like a rock star all the time, so this is me. I don't know how to dress, suit, slacks, whatever. But my father, he's a headache, and that's the honest truth. He is a headache when it comes to playing for him. But he knows exactly what he's talking about. So it's like, wow, he's not wrong about anything when it comes to basketball. That's one thing I know for sure. I've never had a coach that knew as much as my father did. I'm not just saying this because he's my father. This is like, I've dealt with a lot of coaches, and he knows his stuff across the board. Tom Izzo from Florida State, we've always competed when I played for him, Division I Chicago State. And also, he took the worst team in the city and in college up in the rankings. My senior year in high school, we only had 17 seniors in my high school, and he took that team to the semifinals. I was averaging 37, but still he did a good job. And college as well, like top 20 worst schools in the nation, and we end up being a contender to whoever we played against. But my father, once again, has been coaching Division I over 20-some years. His passion was always to coach, and he always wanted to coach pros. And even though this is a lower level, still professionals, and I hope you carry yourself as a professional, because he does. No matter what anybody says, you have the Pacers, Indiana Ice, Indians, we're right there with them. So carry yourself as such. I like to present my pops, my father, the greatest coach alive. So y'all really being blessed. I'm telling you, you're gonna learn a lot.
All right, welcome everybody. KJ to say that means a lot, because even though he's my son, hey, we went at each other. I mean, I showed no favorites at all. Chicago State, he came in there highly ranked. I brought him off the bench. You know, it didn't matter, son or not. He threw the ball up in the air one time. I said, hey, you suspended. He said, you suspended your own son? That's where I am. So with him saying that, it's letting you guys know that I love you. I'm here for you. It's a great opportunity for you. It's a great opportunity for everyone involved in this. As you well know, and if you don't know, the ABA has been around 50 years. Actually, this is the 50th year of the ABA. At one time, the ABA was better than the NBA. They had a meeting, I think I told a couple of you, they had a meeting, a boardroom meeting, NBA, ABA all at the table, and the TV network. They went out, they voted, they came back, chose the NBA, and that's what made the difference between the NBA now and the ABA now. But one good thing about what Joe Newman is doing, he's giving a lot of people like myself an opportunity to be a part of something special. There's over 109 teams in this league. That's saying a lot, 109 teams. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you and say all of them are good, but I would say about roughly 50 teams are really good. On our schedule, everybody's good. I went through and chose the top team in the ABA to play. I only want to play against the best. What that does is get us prepared for the ultimate goal, and that's to win the ABA championship. I really feel that we have the components here to do it. Like you say, we played this past weekend against a team who's now 6-0. We had 5 practices, and we still should have won that game. We still should have won that game. Little bitty things here and there that we're going to correct on Thursday practice, and we'll be right there. This is a great city. You're in a great city. I'm from Indianapolis. Indiana is all about basketball. You're going to be judged. That first game, people come to watch you play, and you'll know if they're coming back to watch you play the next game. They are really hard on basketball players. When you go to a basketball game, everybody in the gym thinks they know basketball. You can be sitting there by the coach. I just like, hey, run this, coach, run this. But you hear that. Go to a football game or to a hockey game. Do you hear anybody tell them what to do? No. So, you are under a magnifying glass. But like I told you in practice, what we do will always give you an opportunity to be in the game. And it proved that Saturday with only 5 practices. Take this and take it seriously. With the way it's constructed, we don't have an opportunity to practice every day. We don't have facilities of our own, which we're working on, and it's going to come. You're part of the grassroots of this ABA team. You'll be able to look back one day and say, wow, I was part of starting that. Look where they are now. Because we're going to do great things here. I have a passion for this, a passion for the game. And I love being able to put my stamp on you guys to where I can say, you know what? I was part of his development. Look where he's at now. We got 2 guys that were with us last year. One's in Italy, one's in another league, and they're making pretty good money. And they got that opportunity by playing right here. This league is a developmental league, just like the D League. It gives you an opportunity to get a resume, to get film, visibility, and to learn, which is the most important thing. It's not an organization where you just come out there, run up and down the court, shoot bad shots. No. As you well know, I do not tolerate that at all. We're going to always look like a team, conduct ourselves as a team. As KJ said, we're a professional organization. I had someone today meet with the Indy Fuel, the professional hockey team, because we're trying to partner with them. And it went really, really well because I want to be looked at just like everyone else. We got a great staff to have Chris and Sheila part of this. I got KJ as a coach. I just hired 2 more assistant coaches. I didn't have that in the past. We are doing everything the right way. We just got fortunate, just hired a guy who got a job. He's in Michigan. He works for Motorcraft Sports, now in Indianapolis. He loves basketball. So we just hired him. He's coming here. All our games will be live streamed. Whole lot of different venues. He had a way of raising money, doing commercials during our games. Because all our games, home and away, are going to be live. That's unbelievable for an ABA team. So, as we're trying to do the right thing, I need you guys to do the right thing. All the people that are here and that are not here, who's part of the organization, I'm glad and excited about you being a part of our program. It means a lot to me. I know it means a lot to our staff that you're willing to put your name and associate with what we're trying to do. We're not going to let you down. And I'll tell you, you stay with us, we'll stay with you. And as we grow, you'll grow. And we're going to grow. All right, so once again, I appreciate you guys coming out. We didn't have the turnout that we're gonna have because a lot of people still don't know about it. But it's our job to get them to know about it. That first game, before the first game, you should be on your social media, on your text. I mean, I sent out flyers through my text to people who live in California. I know they can't be here, but I want them to know that we're putting this on. I sent out over 200 texts to people from out of town. I ain't all the people in town, but out of town, because I want every college coach to know that we're alive. And the reason being, because I want to be able to go and recruit players from all these different colleges. And when they know that you're running a great program like we're trying to do, it's going to be making things a lot easier. All right? So, once again, thank you for coming. Enjoy yourself and get ready for this week.
And a couple other things. Moselle Sanders is coming up, and we're going to be deeply involved working with Moselle Sanders. So for the players who are from out of town, Moselle Sanders, every year that's the biggest drive to give away dinners all across Indianapolis. And we partner with organizations, so we might have some of you, if your time is going to allow you, or if you want to be able to give back, it's nice to be in line to be able to feed those who are less fortunate. I mean, I think that speaks for itself. So there's going to be more information coming up about that.
Chris?
Yes.
Yeah, they feed, we work with them off and on for a couple of years. They feed 44,000 people on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, 44,000 people. I mean, not a little meal, not a little side something. They'll give you like a whole half turkey or something like that just on your plate. So I mean, it's incredible, and that's something that my church is part of that as well. Another thing, we want to thank you, for coming out. Tickets are available. Tickets can be purchased online. You can buy them as many as you want. We're also getting tickets printed up for the game. For our sponsors, what we want to do is get a lot of tickets, a lot, which means a quantity of tickets to be able to give to you that you can either sell and have people come out for the event. The whole purpose is we want to have as many people possible coming out for the event. We've contacted the American Legion. The American Legion, I talked with them, and they're looking to get a number of people coming out. We've talked with Ron and his organization, Roger and his organization. We're trying to talk to as many people. My church, we have our youth ministers coming out. Our singles ministry is coming out. So we're bringing out hundreds and hundreds of people. We're trying to get all of Arlington High School and their students to come on out. And we're doing a fundraiser. So just imagine if we get 300, 400, 500 kids come out and $10 a ticket and $5 goes back to the school. The principal liked that idea. I saw him the other day. I do stuff like that. So behind the scenes, I'm the negotiator. We got to get this done. We want to get some money for your team, but we really want people to see the quality of play that we have. And we're blessed to have Coach Jones, who's over at Arlington, build those relationships. We're blessed to have him work with the athletic director, and those are things that are very important. And finally, in conclusion, if you know of other businesses who want to do sponsorship opportunities to work with us, please let us know, and we can definitely set that up. We want to try to set up tables for vendors to be out there to talk about the things that they do. And once again, thank you to Morty's. We just want to say the hospitality is wonderful. Thank you for preparing those quesadillas because everybody's kind of sleepy right now. They got a bunch of quesadillas. But also, we love this facility. Isn't this nice?
Yes.
And you guys haven't seen upstairs. Upstairs is off the chain.
Yes.
So, I mean, they got great comedy here, so, it's good to be able to come back. And in conclusion, I want to bring up Sheila Garcia. Sheila, you've done a great job. I want to make sure that you get your standing ovation while you can. Sheila works behind the scenes. She does quite a bit. She doesn't get all the credit, but she is the lady in red tonight. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so Sheila.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for everyone coming out tonight and enjoying the food and the atmosphere. And appreciate to the players themselves. You guys are awesome. I know this year will be a fantastic year for you guys. So we're looking to do more and better things to help you guys achieve more. As well, I want to, again, extend a gracious thank you to Morty's. Miss Emily, would you kindly come up? And I'm going to have her say a couple words about
And also, we have a game this coming Saturday in Libertyville. So we're going to Chicago this coming Saturday. And games at 5 o'clock, Coach? 5 p.m.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming out. We're really thrilled to have you guys here and to be working with you. I have to say, the first time I met Chris and Kevin at a networking event that I was attending, I could tell the level of enthusiasm that they have about your team and dedication to really getting the word out. And then I met Sheila, not really even realizing that they were working together more on the event side. So I think you guys have awesome leaders, and I'm really excited to be working with you. If you haven't been to Morty's yet, we do have shows every weekend. We actually have Donnell Rawlings here this weekend. I know you guys are leaving out of town are you leaving on Saturday? But he'll be here on Thursday and Friday. He's Ashley Larry from the Chappelle Show. He actually was on Saturday Night Live on Saturday, so we're excited getting him after such a big weekend for Saturday Night Live. So we've got lots of shows coming up in December. We have Bert Kreischer here the second weekend of December, which is a special event. So anytime you guys need anything from me, if you guys want to entertain some guests from out of town, feel free to get in touch with me, and I'll take care of you guys. So good luck on your season.
All right, guys. Eat some more, go ahead. We now in the back. Enjoy yourself. This quesadilla is on fire.